It's a fun guitar.
And let's not keep it complicated.
Don't worry, life will get better. Kind of looks like an eagle's beak.
G'day everyone, Zach and Nicky at Mega Music here. We've got some guitars to show you, including a Jet.
And a Mooer.
And a Squire and a Pacifica. We're going to go through some options, some basic entry-level guitars, stuff that's on the budget side but still good quality for you to pick up and grab for your first guitar, a beater guitar, or just something you want to jam on.
So this is the Moa MSC10 S-type guitar with the HSS configuration. If you like blues, rock, or if you want to try to be like John Mayer, this is it for you. It's got the volume, 2 tones, and the 5-way switch.
Is that a core split switch?
No, unfortunately, but don't forget, tone is in your fingers. So if you want to sound like you're split coiling, just wiggle your fingers and do your thing. If you're a beginner and want to experiment with different types of sounds like rock, alternative, blues, or even K-pop, this thing would do it right here. Smack it on the bridge for that rock and roll. If you want to sound like Slash from Guns and Cheese. If you want to blend it, put it in the middle and get that John Mayer sound. But if you want that John Frusciante kind of oof sound, just put in the neck pickup and blast away.
We've got a Jet JS series here with a single humbucker. The single humbucker is for those who are just like playing rock, metal, just need a high output pickup, all that kind of punk rock thing. If you're playing anything from Blink-182, Green Day, they're pretty much sticking to just the bridge pickup, which is all you really need. And for people who are Metallica fans, or you want to play the Gunners stuff, you want to get that big heavy rhythm tone, you're going to hit up the bridge pickup. Hardtail for tuning stability, smooth frets, really good looking fretboard, which is the only Jet guitar that I've seen that has this nice of fretboard, because it's got that kind of lightest wood stripe there just at the bottom that makes it look. You got some cutaways at the back to help you get access to on the higher frets there, and you've got a massive cutaway there. Roasted maple fretboard, not a bad looking piece of wood there, and you got actual Jet hardware. That's their own hardware there. So very lightweight guitar, which is bringing it back to the whole thing that it's beginner guitar. This is definitely great for beginners, for people who are, you know, loving the Blink-182, the punk rock, or the heavier stuff, the metal, the rock. That's exactly what this guitar appeals to, because it's so simple, no extra pickups, no switches, no extra knobs. It's just a volume knob for the one pickup, and just, you know, have some fun with it. That's really what kind of guitar playing is about. This guitar truly represents what guitar playing is really about, just having fun. Let's not keep it complicated. We're not putting Floyd Rose bridges on there, or, you know, 3-way pickups or anything like that, massive switches, any of that. Don't even have locking machine heads, because it's just a bare bones, simple and basic guitar that keeps guitar playing simple. That's why I'm a big fan of this one. So I've plugged the Jet into this little Boss Katana 50 Gen 3 here, so it sounds a little bit like this.
Moa MSC10 HSS configuration. I'll give you a little demo of what it sounds like. Right now I'm playing through a Vox little amp, AC 4C1. Here we go, on the bridge pickup. It's a bit clean, but it does have a bit of power. It does have a bit of power. Now, on the middle position, where it blends the two, the single coil and the bridge, I'll give you a little flavor, little flavor. Now on the neck, for that kind of rhythm stuff.
All right, we've got an Ibanez GIO here and a Yamaha Pacifica. What do you got there, bro?
This is the PAC 112V in United Blue, for those feeling united at home. It has the maple back, rosewood fretboard. Looks like could be a tusk nut, but in black. It's got the HSS configuration, 5-way switching.
I believe that's got coil splitting as well in the bridge position.
Yeah, it does.
So when you go into position 4, it should do the whole like single bridge and middle position combo.
I'll give you a taste, guys. In comparing this one to the Moa MSC10, I find that this one has a bit more depth to it and weight. It could be the elder body. Also has coil splitting, which the Moa does not have as a feature. This one has a nice satin maple finish on the back. Has a bit more depth and weight to it on the neck as well. It feels like a baseball bat, so if you're into baseball, it will feel great. But the coil splitting feature is, I think, something that's great for those out there that are getting into guitar and want to experiment with different types of sounds and genres of music in their playing. If you want it to be a bit softer, just split it. If you want it to be, heavier and more powerful, just push it down.
So it's got that extra step of tonal versatility there, because that's not a feature you normally find on guitars that are at this price point, and it kind of opens you up to the world of guitars in that little bit extra way. Yeah. Now talking about myself, I've got an Ibanez GIO here in white. This differs from the Jet because this has extra pickups. So this has 2 single coils in the middle of the neck position. There's a 5-way switch that allows you to switch between 2 different tones. With the typical Ibanez kind of fashion, the 4th position splits the bridge coil so you can still get that single coil tone and mixes it with the middle pickup so you can get that tonal versatility. 1 volume, 1 tone, just to keep it simple, nothing too fancy. Unlike the Jet and other S-style guitars, this one has an angled headstock that goes a little bit back, and the strings align very well with the actual, the strings along the fretboard themselves, so they're not going on an angle a bit too much. It keeps the guitar, all that keeps the guitar in tune a lot better. Reason being, we've also got a semi-floating bridge very similar to an S-style guitar, so you got that, if I just demo that real quick. It keeps the guitar in tune a lot nicer because you've got the semi-floating trem. The angled headstock that keep the strings straight, just make sure it stays where you want it to stay, because you don't want to be tuning your guitar all the time, so Ibanez think of that. It's one of the core features about an Ibanez RG style guitar, is that it has the angled headstock there. Not unlike a lot of other GIO models, this one actually has 24 frets, so you've got the full range of frets and all the notes you need. The neck is a D shape, as opposed to like an S style or the Pacifica over here where we've got a C shape, like a thinner C. This one's a D style, very typical in the Ibanez fashion. It makes it play a little bit faster and you can go up and down the neck a lot nicer. The fact that you've got 24 frets, all the tonal versatility you want, great tuning stability and a little bit of whammy bar action here, you've got all those features and that playability and that playing style that Ibanez guitars are known for. So if you're a beginner, or you're a bit of a shredder, or you want to get into the shredding, this is kind of the perfect guitar to go and get. I'll start in the kind of neck position and work my way back. It's a bit of a clean tone here to give you an idea. So that was the middle position. Going to the neck position, we've got kind of vibe going on. In the second position, we've got so it's a much kind of thinner tone, but it's got that warmth that you really like. In the fourth position, in the 5th position. And then when you add a bit of gain, which is what you're going to be doing on the rhythm pickup a lot more, you're going to get this kind of...
On this United Blue Pacifica, I'm going to put it through its paces and give you a rundown on the pickup configuration. Right now it's on the neck pickup. It's nice and warm, I find. This is on the 2nd position. So it has a bit of that twang to it, you know, if you like bluesy stuff, that twangy vibe, it's really good for that. Right now it's in the 3rd position, which is considered the middle. It has a blend of the bridge pickup and then the neck in the 2nd position. So it's got a bit of a mid hump, bit of warmth. Now in the 4th position, it's got a blend of the twang again and a tiny bit of the bridge, which is coming right up right now in this very moment. Now let's split coil this thing.
We've got a Squire Strat over here. This is in the nice green finish. Maple neck, laurel fretboard, and we've got poplar wood for the body. This compares to the Ibanez and other guitars. This has only got 21 frets as opposed to 24, the full 24 that the Ibanez has. And we've got the single coil split there on the bridge position and blended with the middle when you go to position 4. So we've got a little bit of coil splitting for the humbucker there. 2 tone knobs as opposed to 1, which most of these guitars kind of feature, just 2 knobs, but this one's got 3 in true Fender Squire kind of fashion with the C-style neck that makes it a little bit thinner than the Ibanez there. So it's a nice guitar to play, and this is a typical go-to beginner guitar if you want to grab one of these, because let us know if it's in tune in the comments below.
Zach, out of all the guitars you've tried this morning, which one was your favorite?
Great question, Nicky. I would have to pick the Jet. Even though I'm a big Ibanez person, I think this Jet actually aligns with my playing style a lot more. Thin neck, single pickup, really cool looking fretboard. And the roasted maple neck, while it's not something I've normally gravitated towards, when you actually play one of these and have a look at it, actually look how nice it looks, it grows on you really easily. So for those who are big caramel fans with nice dark chocolate.
Honestly, my favorite one today was the Pacifica. It feels good. It feels familiar in my hands. For a beginner, I think it would be great. It's got a lot of things that you can play around with. You've got the trem arm, you got the split coiling, with that nice clicking sound, 5-way switching. It's comfortable. It really is comfortable. Great to play. I liked it.
We've got tons of guitars here at Mega Music for you to come and check out. We've got S-Type, we've got T-Type, we've got a lot of other types of stuff. If you want to come have a look, come check out a Pacifica, come check out a Jet, come check out a Squire, Ibanez GIO, we've got it all here. If you like any of these guitars, come and have a play. If you want to know more about these guitars, comment below. We'd love to hear back from you. If there's anything we can do to help you, we'd love to know. But for now, that's us. This is a Jet, that's a Yamaha, this is Nicky, and I'm Zach. Thanks for watching. Available in store and online now.